Hey guys, Kim here from Kim on a Whim. Welcome back to my channel. I hope you guys are having an awesome day. I want to thank you guys for all the love that you showed for my last video, the summertime backyard and patio makeover. You guys, that video blew through the roof, so I so much appreciate you guys hanging out and watching that. And I did get a lot of new subscribers with that video, so later on in this video I'll just kind of go over who I am and what I do. But today I'm going through and decluttering my bedroom. I have a ton of stuff in here. I like to call it my organized chaos. I think it's something in my DNA. All of my family tends to pile up stuff, and we all have these neat, nice piles of all of our stuff. And don't touch our piles, one. And if you ask us for something, we know exactly where it is. It's like one of those strange things. My husband never understands how I know where everything is in this total chaos that I have, but it does work for me somehow. But it's getting a little overwhelming, so I want to go through and get everything decluttered. I wanted to start by changing out the sheets and making my bed, and that way I can pile everything on top of my bed and make a mess of it. So since I can get so easily distracted if I go into another room, I decided I would just make my neat piles on my bed here. So I have a pile of stuff that needs to go in the closet in the hallway. That's like all extra bed linens. And then I have a pile of stuff that I put aside that needs to go in the kitchen. And then I figured I would just pile up the clothes that are all clean. They're just sitting, waiting to be put away. So that's what I'm going to do now. But in order to get to the drawers to put the stuff away, I need to move more piles.
Yesterday, there was sun and there was rain, beauty in the mundane. And as the light startled our eyes, we let go of disguise. And now, there's something in the air and a sparkly shimmer on our skin, restoring everything within. Dreamy, breezy, we go. Easy, easy.
Okay, so for anybody that's new here, my name is Kim. I am married to my grade/high school sweetheart. We actually just celebrated our 26th wedding anniversary the other week. Can't believe that. We have two kids, Mia and Nick. Mia is in her final year of nursing school, and Nick just graduated high school. I guess you could consider this our 0.25 kids. This is our cat that we just brought in about a year and a half ago now. Anytime that this area is open here, she loves to run underneath, get all the dust underneath of my dresser here in her whiskers, and come darting out like a maniac for some reason, like as if she just got caught doing something bad. How she fits under here is beyond me, because it's only like a 3-inch high gap between the floor and the bottom of the dresser. So, hey, she has fun, although it's kind of creepy when you see her tail like that. Because you're like, oh my god, is that a snake? But no, it's just the cat. Anyway, I want to thank you guys for joining in my little chaos that I have here. Wait till you see her dart. It's like so funny.
I wouldn't want it any other way. No, no, no. Dreamy, breezy, we go. Easy, easy on our tiptoes. Undercover agents.
So this is really the corner that I wanted to tackle today. Some gift bags that I know I'll reuse, so I'll just fold them up and put them in the gift wrap box that I have. Then I have some wires that I need to go through. This area here is kind of like a catch-all. I have jewelry boxes that are empty that were given to me by my aunt. I have this chair here that was given to me by her as well. The original plan for the chair is I was going to use it to make like a little office like area or like a desk kind of area for myself, but I haven't done that yet, and I'm probably not going to. I was going to paint it and redo the seat cushion on it, but it hasn't happened yet, and it's been sitting here for probably 2 years or more, and all it has done is collected my piles of stuff. So I'm not doing it. I'm just going to donate it because it's just not getting done. And then I had picture frames that had broken that I was going to fix them. That didn't get done either, so it's time for them to just go.
I used to be satisfied, stayed over the surface. Now I just can't get enough. You make me feel good like no other. I just want everyone to see what I've discovered. And when I'm with you, I go higher. You lift me up, now I can see so much farther. You're my rising. You're my rising. I'm a butterfly who has only begun. Taking me a while to get it. Had to live and cry to appreciate life, and what you give is worth it. When you're holding me, when you hold me so close, I want further in under your skin. Wanna leave a
Now I'm just going through a bin that just has random paperwork in it. However, I did find mine and Greg's prom picture. That was for his prom. That was in one of those picture frames that I said I was going to fix that I never did, so I'm just tossing it because it's one of those reminders of stuff that you're not getting done. And I feel like it's something just like blaring at me, like, you're not going to do this, just toss it. So that's what I'll wind up doing. And then the phone box that I have, it's a phone that we haven't used in probably 3 to 4 years. And even when I was getting rid of the box, I'm like, do I need to keep the sticker? Honestly, I don't, because you know what? I'm not going to use that phone again, or more than likely not going to use that phone again. But I definitely don't need the box because everything that I need as far as the information for the phone is right there on the phone. And then a random bag of paper clips. Don't know why, but they'll get donated. Now what I'm going to do is put this stuff back into this bin, and I know that kind of seems counterproductive since I'm trying to declutter stuff, but I don't want to get hyper focused on paperwork, especially because I tend to do that, and then I'll just sit there and read through everything. What I'm looking to do is just to go through it, find out where it needs to be. Like for instance, this bin, this can go upstairs in the attic because it's not something that I need right now. However, it is paperwork that I need to keep for God knows how long. It's, you know, important stuff that you should keep on hand. Birth certificates, death certificates, wills, stuff like that. That should always stay on hand for as long as you are here, pretty much. But now I'm just going to go through, do a quick vacuum because there's a lot of dust from everything that I just moved here. And then I'm going to move on to trying to get stuff put away.
You blow my mind. I don't know if you know yet. Words all around, and I'm dying to tell you. Well, I know that by now it is obvious, and that maybe I'm wasting my time, but I gotta try. The only reason I keep sneaking out at night to laugh with you in secret under city lights. Surprised you never had the guts.
Since I could not fit probably even one sock in this drawer, let alone the pairs of socks I wanted to put in, why not go through them and see which ones are just so stretched out that I just don't use them anymore. There is socks in here that I bought a pack of socks, I washed them, wore a pair, I don't like them, so I have 9 more that are just sitting in this drawer. So I'm going to go through them, see if Mia wants them because they're brand new. If not, I'll see if my mom wants them. She tends to like a little bit of a thinner sock. But then I was hoping these drawer organizers would work in here, but they're a little too big. The drawers here are really shallow. It seems like a lot of the stuff, because it's an older dresser, none of the organizers that I got from IKEA really work in them. And that's the same thing with my kitchen cabinets too. I don't find that stuff that I pick up at IKEA as far as organization can really work in the drawers, especially because they're, I guess, just a little, they were made differently back then. I like this dresser is probably from the, I'm gonna say 70s or 80s. It was a hand-me-down that I just refinished. And then even our kitchen cabinets, they're from like the 70s that are just original to the kitchen. But now moving on to my lotions and potions. And again, another drawer that's kind of really shallow, but I do find something to make it work in here. Now I'm just going to go through this random box of wires, which is just pretty much a knot of one wire at this point. But I'm going to go through and just use plain old rubber bands to try and get them somewhat organized so they're not just in a big ball here. And then I'll check to see if anybody claims them, then it's theirs. If not, I think I might need to toss them because this is a little, I have no idea what they go to. So why keep them? So in an attempt to be better organized so I don't have t-shirts kind of all over the place, I figured I'd put the shorts in this little spot with my tank tops. I'll keep summer stuff together, although my tank tops I wear year-round kind of as a layering piece. Once that trend started, I never kind of left it. I just like the tank top being a little longer since it feels like tops are always short on me. But I have no more room in this drawer either, so I'm going to go through, get rid of some t-shirts that I know I don't wear anymore to try and make room to get everything put away.
I don't need nobody else but me, but I'm thinking about the way you move, the way you make me grounded, thinking about the way you used to hold me, like a stone in the water sinking down, down, down. I'm still falling for you. Forget what I said, just come on over. Forget what I said, just come on over. I know you wanna try, give me that space. I know you wanna find another reason. I know you wanna lie, making me stay. But let's talk. Are you at the avenue? I don't need.
So I finally got my bed cleared off, but now moving on to my dresser because I want to get that dusted. And of course, you know, I'm going to find more wires because why not? The bucket of wires wasn't enough. Now, one thing that is going to stink here is I'm going to move everything off of the dresser onto the bed so that I can clean the dresser. It's kind of a vicious cycle at this point, right? But that's okay. It's eventually going to be all fresh and clean. I keep telling myself that through this whole process because I will say earlier, I was a little overwhelmed and it felt like a daunting task. And I was just asking, why did I do this?
Come on over. I don't need nobody else but me, gonna say? I just need time right now. I'm going alone tonight. I don't need nobody else but me. But I'm thinking about the way the way you make me grounded. Thinking of the way you.
Alright guys, so this is a lot better. Took some work, but it got there. Hey, don't forget to subscribe to Kim on a Whim. But here we go. So we have donation, the chair's going, the toys going, there's a photo album there, some clothes. This is a return. This is the next thing I'm going to go through because I don't have that much jewelry, so I can probably scale back on that. I don't need that big jewelry armoire. Paperwork. Daily paperwork stays in there. Paperwork that probably can be put away. I don't need it here anymore. Maybe just last year's, with the whole FAFSA and everything like that. Bed is all cleared off. This is some decor pieces that I've been collecting. I don't usually buy everything at once. It's just way too much money out of pocket, so I try and buy pieces here and there. This is all nice and cleared off. I still have some shredding to do. This is my Temu Amazon that I need to go through, but I do appreciate that this is all cleared off except for this. This is my hair dye shirt. Oh, and I told you I was able to get a fix for this. Not Pinterest perfect, nothing in my house ever will be, but these little bins that I got at Dollar Tree are working. So far, so good. Everything that I need is right there. So that's good. The next thing that I am going to work on, I got some shred to do, is this. Because you guessed it, more wires. And really good book. I know it's old and random. And again, a phone case. Don't need it anymore. But I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, please hit that subscribe button. I do always have videos coming out of cleaning and declutter. Hit that like button. Drop a comment down below, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye, guys.